Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Take?
Yes, Kweku Yeah.
Commander Sugar Factory, I supporting. There were a lot of debates, left, right, center. I mean, I was in favor of his revival. And at least, yes, credit must go to the Bahama administration there. We need courage to revive it. No way, no baby. But and of course, the project was not fully complete at the time and I'm sure that Lotte and Chief Moon denied this fact. A technical audit was commissioned by the ministry. I'm the price Watafriane Waye Kwame.
Yes.
Observations was a test run of the factory was not fully completed before it was commissioned in May 2016 due to the unavailability of sufficient sugarcane for the test run. Indeed, the factory has still not gone through a full test run due to serious technical deficiencies, as well as the fact that current volumes of sugarcane that could be mobilized from both the western and central regions will not be adequate to sustain production at the factory for more than 2 weeks. The factory on commissioning was not in a position to produce the required white refined sugar due to the absence of the following component processing units of the factory, which were not fully installed before and during the test run. 1. Melt clarification units. 2. Vertical crystallizers. 3. Dosing system. 4. Molasses weighing system. 5. Bagasse compressor. 6. Weighing bridge, 20 ton and 40 ton. And then 5th, grape crane. Overall, about 35 items critical for the production of sulfurless white sugar had not been installed at the time of the commissioning. The land available in the catchment area of the factory for cultivation was far less than the 6,000 acres required to supply sugarcane to run the factory at full capacity. There had been no outgrower scheme developed for small-scale farm holders to support a nucleus plantation for the factory. The effluent treatment plant had not been constructed at the time of the commissioning of the factory in May 2016 and has still not even been tested. It is important to note, conclusion, that the factory was not in commercial production at the time of the exit of the previous government. Indeed, it is on record that the previous government, the NDC administration, wrote to the Commander Sugar Factory to stop all production activities because of lack of funds to run the factory. This is the state of affairs. Of course, I mean, I'm not too excited there or till now, as I will complete that transaction for strategic advisor, investor. In the damn process, Nankasa started under NDC. Even though when it came up, they turned around and were attacking this administration for looking for a strategic investor to invest in that thing. Meanwhile, documents show there it is the Mahama administration that commissioned the one transaction advisor. They were President Mahama himself publicly spoke against it. That means in the work what on I don't know what one kasa why they want 70%.
Yeah, that's true.
And you have no answer.
Public information.
Yes, this is public record, Kwame. It's available. Anyway.
This is about presenting.
Those details in there.
Welcome to the rest later.
We're working on this 70-30. Meaning if that's what the finally.
Right, Kwamina.
Yes, sir.
Your former student Franklin Bedu Jr. says Kwamina Duncan has asphalted the whole of Kwabotre to our satisfaction. Please tell him to also paint the quadrangle where he lived for more than a decade and where we patronize popcorn produced in his house.
Old boys, their friends and family. Old boys.
In fact, I don't begrudge him at all. Because Emia and I'll do the same thing for Krapman School. I'll fix the roads, which was promised by Rose Minister 1 year in. I'll fix it. And I'll fix the others. But of course.
My baby went to Cabana Mama to move me the China so before my fin on bear. What's me for?
Baby, what's me
for? But I was like a better school. As Mamma could be fighting Naba.
There been a criminal one talk about which crunch and home. Now, into the post was here.
Popcorn now work at drink.
People talk about it. People talk about it. You've done so well. So if you talk about you, where will you talk?
You have to go and renovate Odogono Secondary School.
Maybe I strike me.
Wait.
Commander, Jamaica, there was a way sugar more.
Oh, jump in Portugal.
Document. Your documents.
Not test run.
I'll tell you one. Apart from the test run, what catching the commercial production at began.
And I come in one catching when you could use.
But so
I machines now work boom or crashing when you use. I the same thing here. Yes, the same thing here. And you sugar no be. Chama, you were there. Who there? Madam was there. I was there.
Impression that was given.
No,
that was
engineer don't be right. Near don't be right.
No. Commercial quantity.
But that is what we are talking about.
Sugar was for market.
Commercial quantity.
Hey,
baby, Kwame.
Hey, Kwame,
not about me. I can 40 million.
No, don't shift the goalpost. Don't shift the goalpost. Focus on Obianka. Men shift to goalpost.
Kwame, the minister wanna know your press conference. Get your quantity about commercial market.
And I'll just show it to you shortly.
Urban organization.
I'll show it to you shortly.
Yes.
Alote being a wise man has gone quiet.
No. See, that's exactly. No, but that's exactly what I wanted us to avoid.
No.
Unfair to a fellow journalist.
No, but even
Gogu raised that.
Even the journalist said the factory no.
Let's leave the journalist out.
Exactly.
Let's see.
One wire for market. In any case, they could use their own FDA. Me then want to watch the pizza and
all right, main country and main time said Domod Roofing is your number one choice for roofing all your building projects. If you're thinking of a roof over your head, think Domod Roofing. Domod Roofing has superior quality aluminium and alu-zinc roofing sheets and light steel frames. Domod also gives you professionally engineered steel trusses, lightweight but very durable, affordable, anti-rust, 100% termite proof and free from chemicals. Speak to Domod Roofing today for a roof over your head. Call Domod. They'll give you a free estimate and technical advice. 0244 333 700. That is 0244 333 700 or 0244 338 002. Domod Roof is a trusted brand. It has over a decade in the roofing industry. Domod Roof is distinct and dependable. And if you're looking to invest your money, don't lose your investment, especially in these days of financial crunch everywhere. If your business needs support, if you want to ease your financial burden, you want to plan your investment or fixed deposits, call account, whatever it is that you need money for, want money to do, please speak to Daffin Finance, and Daffin Finance can be reached on 0302 201 702. That is 0302 201 702 or 055 822 9858. They are adjacent the Tesano Baptist Church, close to Peace FM. Check out their website, daffinfinance.com. Daffin Finance, the preferred finance house. And now I'm in the prior to a Akunya Kweku Baako Timana no team. And now Asemba Kwa Kwesi Meka Mekokanya or say me say assembly court and as assembly court today. Anyone was say we discuss other issues in court, but he believes we should also do it for other issues. But Kweku Nentia may bring his idea. I know you were listening yesterday. Meka about Auditor General Domalevo. Now my position and was so the assembly court. Why don't we wait for the court to determine? Why Abedane politics social issues near there. But Kweku,
yeah,
what do you think? Abdul Malik.
Auditor General man can acquire me penasem. I don't know, from afar I admire him, Kwame.
Very disciplined person.
The spirit, the fighting spirit in the mepe. And so I've had occasion to issue a caution. I mean, respectfully. I mean, I'm not near sure them or locus stand beer to try and advise him. But as a citizen, may I analyze in the process, I try the macade. Why is all your age man on stay focused? On make sure there, on create the impression there, on your Auditor General, but or your Agitator General. Ibimu say that's the voice of an arrogant person. Say, Damina or appear, I apologize to him, but I meant it because me feel there. So focus her, we deliver some really good services for this country. Now, Kwame, Sisi and cases Ben or this particular Auditor General Nasama Yeki. May assure there in him there is a case at the Supreme Court. One broadcast journalist be there was a lawyer so while file a rate was Supreme Court. The basic thing there in the question of the Auditor General, the mandate, the powers, the authority, vis-a-vis that of the board of the audit service. There are few grey areas where if you act now or set up the audit service board, if your constitution is so, the issues of the mandate, the powers, the board in arguments be. And see those issues, we go pray Supreme Court. Minim how far the case is going. But I'm hoping the Supreme Court won't be fast because of Bob Wayapa in terms of the way forward. Sisia so you can say the Onankasa Soko High Court.
Yeah.
Wa drag Yoku to High Court. Again, the Honosono is the issue of the whether ma Yoku or based on law and whether it is not some violation of human rights na nyama nti also another case or Yoko. Of course Yoko for ankasa the entire case na drew on the citizen be we friend a Ghanaian citizen we friend Isaac ni Ajete ono no a petition Yoko based on some findings and observations via Public Procurement Authority. In same cases we are dealing with some 4 different levels: the Supreme Court, the High Court, and then you could form investigations. Trigger the High Court case and an earlier procurement audit investigations by the Public Procurement Board. I like to stay focused on the issues. Kwame, one man. Casey, we drew. I was so disappointed, even though it was their right to intervene or to express their opinions as a big political party, the NDC. But me who there, NDC for wedding, what can some basa, one mixing your money near basa. And the whole thing is driven by a certain conspiracy theory. They are banning or victimize the Auditor General. I'm the Auditor General Nankasa by any utterances here and there, so we lay basis for some of this Inyama and this for working. But I can tell you, Kwame, this Auditor General can do without party propaganda intrusions. He can do without it. court on 96 on any case or that court. You read the statement, the rate, the Yaman or that court now. It's dealing with the issues that should be dealt with, devoid of this propagandist, your friends, your brothers and sisters in the NDC seeking to, force on us.
So do you agree with me that now that he's taking his case to court, let's leave it there?
Well, what I know is that you don't make prejudicial comments. A case in court serve automatically as an injunction barring us from discussing the matter. I'm sure
I know that.
I'm not one of those who says a case in court not necessarily we don't talk about it. You talk about it, you do it with caution, a lot of caution and circumspection. Make sure you don't make prejudicial comments and judgmental statements will affect relative to the law, and we all know the animal called contempt. But to be honest with you, my teaching saying was Ibimukras was a gentleman or a member of the AFAC. I don't know. Minimum. But the petition, there is no indication. Petition, he put it out there as a citizen of Ghana and a resident of Tishi, Accra.
Yeah.
Ni locus the credentials and I think we should take it on that value there. This is who he is and what he is and what he's seeking at Yoko Nonde. Yoko, if we investigate further the procurement of those vehicles on basis of the public procurement authority for all findings in Yama. And the Auditor General, all your investigations, Kwame, all your adverse findings, or friend disallowance in a surcharge. And I'm saying he's doing a good job in that respect, especially after the Occupy Ghana fool got the Supreme Court to issue that judgment on disallowance and surcharge. Not that it was the first time ever. It had happened before, but one can say there in terms of significance, no, in terms of relativity, no, a bit down. Supreme Court abemuno, one more chance to operationalize an existing law and is giving a particular Auditor General the space to move with it. Kwame, in principle, we are subject to the laws of the country. Even the president is subject to the laws of the country. So president may be impeachable or potentially impeachable. The constitution provides the avenue for him to be dealt with. Anybody, any Ghanaian citizen. So is the Auditor General and the Audit Service. It's on that basis the Public Procurement Authority for War Investigations no issue report. The report is dated 10 January 2019. Now, Kwame, in summary, some of the things are public procurement audit report making in there. 1. The Audit Service failed to establish an entity tender committee in a manner as set out in the first schedule 1B of the PPA Act 663 as amended, and that constitutes an offense sanctionable under Section 91(1) of Act 663 as amended. The Audit Service did not conform to the use of standard tender documents. 3. The Audit Service did not comply with the standard evaluation report. 4. The total cost of the cars was over 6 million Ghana cedis, which was above the entity tender committee approval level and needed the concurrent approval of the Central Tender Review Committee.
So this is what PPA found out?
A lot. The cars were delivered on or about 7 June 2018, yet the Audit Service sought the concurrent approval on 22nd August 2018, which was
when the cars had already been delivered.
Yes, which was seen by the PPA as a serious contravention, as the Central Tender Review Committee has no legal mandate to ratify contracts already awarded, nor grant retrospective approval for procurements which contracts have been awarded. The report also said the goods were supplied before a valid contract was put in place. Contract was awarded without a valid offer tender security from the tenderers, contrary to Section 54(2) of Act 663. The Audit Service issued notification of award letters before the evaluation report. The invitation for quotation, according to the report, did not provide detailed specifications. Now, per the Act, each of these sanctionable offences or attract on conviction 2,500 penalty units or a term of imprisonment not more than 5 years or both. Now, check Kai. Tama, this whole brouhaha war EC Electoral Commission, check Kai. I made a me try. Me call court. I remember on this very table.
Yeah.
And elsewhere, we are opening a Pandora box relative to procurement.
Procurement.
And they are not careful. We don't know where this matter will end. And I went to court as a matter of principle to challenge the fact that I didn't think the procurement was a core business of the EC commissioner. I went to court on that. I'm sure you all know. Of course, the Supreme Court dismissed my case. Also on merit. Indeed, I don't think they dealt with the substance of the case. Once I didn't merit because
it's like telling you get away there.
What's the main
well,
race?
that was also nepotism.
What's the main race?
Because all your workers is
nonsense. Absolute nonsense. What's the main race in the issue? Or of interpreted in subject to interpretation or enforcement.
Yeah.
See, they threw me out of the window. Well, as a Democrat, I accepted the thing and moved forward. But I knew that going forward, we will have more such cases. You're careful how to handle it. But whatever it is, Mama me better relax in there. The Auditor General will court first line or challenge the mandate of UCO. The argument there, the mandate 90 UCO war previous in Wadama Office of the Special Prosecutor. Fine, court may decide on that. But Kwame, this findings, he will remain intact. And he will still have to deal with it. Check us. Whether you're UCO or a special prosecutor or whoever, the issues raised here, the findings, he ought to challenge them using the law. I don't know if you get my drift. So it remains. The point about the AFAG or Safamafu, Nini is immaterial to me. Those who want to believe and pursue that path are entitled to do so. I can't stop them. But no matter what they say, no matter what new anglers, baby mono, the Auditor General or the Audit Service would have to confront these findings and deal with them the same way some of your adverse findings are. People confront and deal with at the appropriate forum. Recently, Sylvester Mason, one or two, the former national, or your findings be against them, or impose a surcharge and disallowance or something. One court, they won. I have also said last Thursday, I said on Randy's program, if he is not satisfied with the findings the Auditor General will make relative to the crew business transaction, I think Osafu Mafu too has the option. He's also confront those findings and challenge them at the appropriate forum. So, Kwame, that's the only way we build this democracy. That's the only way. I deepen the democratic culture. But the idea, though, they be party A or government B, not moving, well, you can talk some. But I'm telling you, it will not change the substance of the issue. The substance of the issue means that an appropriate statutory body like the Public Procurement Authority, why a findings be a findings, at least on the surface, let's be charitable so that I don't sound judgmental, appear adverse, negative. Do the right thing. Stay focused.
How about the CSOs who came out in his support as well?
Is their right. Some of the things they said I thought were over the bar.
To them, why?
They were, I won't go into specifics. They were mixing up things. They brought in this AFAC thing. The AFAC for September 2019, and they began the agitation actually directed against the Attorney General. Minim Sakaya was the Attorney General was sleeping on her job, and that although take the PPE for findings, no Yehujma. And don't forget, the PPE Fankasan's war report, they recommended to the Attorney General they won't take action. But in this case, it appears that the Attorney General didn't act for whatever the reasons. A citizen of the land, no call Yuko. There are even people who are saying that citizen has gone to the wrong place. The court will soon prove. Before then, Chodor file a petition to the president. And the article, is it 146? Because Auditor General, you cannot just remove him.
There are processes.
The same way like Electoral Commission,
NCC, and then the Supreme Court
are dealt with. You be crab to my Raj, as opposed to they create for ourselves this constitution and institutions attached to them or under other acts of parliament to deal with such issues. Now, Kwame, for now, I'm holding my fire on some things.
Because of Betty now.
Because of Betty.
I mean, you don't weigh any Betty until you're holding your fire.
Well, but today is a day. Let me a little bit more sober. Yes. Oh, nonsense.
I didn't be on your platform. On a camera.
Typical fantasy.
I wanted to feel
so that because by now you're monitor. And then of all this, now I wear noise. Now, would say, our friends be our monitor. Or reports and your mouth for there. It shouldn't have happened. But whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think that it's a focus on things that he perceives as attempts to undermine his mandate using the law to tackle those things. He'll get my support. But if all sorts of propagandists nyama are thrown in there, I will actually challenge those things and expose them for what they are. Most of them are unsustainable.
Well,
there are a lot of things I have not said today for good reasons.
We'll leave it there.
This FM 104.3. Who to me,